I never imagined that a short journey to Moscow on a bitter winter's night would unravel my fate so cruelly. My brother's letter lay in my lap, its words urgent, insistent. His marriage was crumbling. His wife, Daria Oblonskaya, had discovered his affair with another woman. Their home teetered on the edge of collapse, and he believed I could restore peace. And so, as a sister and a woman who understood the fragility of love, I had to visit them. The train sliced through the endless Russian winter, blurring the world beyond the frost-covered glass, as if Moscow itself resisted my arrival. I shifted in my seat, the letter still clutched in my gloved hand. I am Anna Karenina, wife of a powerful man, mother of a beloved son. Yet, as the train rumbled forward, I felt like neither. As Moscow's lights flickered ahead, my heart grew heavy. As the train slowed, a whisper of uncertainty curled inside me. Was I truly arriving, or merely stepping toward the ruin that awaited my life? The station pulsed with life, the hiss of steam, the shuffle of boots on icy stone, voices carried through the crisp night air. I stepped onto the platform, the weight of duty settling on my shoulders, only to find my brother waiting with his usual charming smile. Yet, before I could greet him, someone shifted the air around me. A presence, unspoken, unshakable. When I lifted my gaze, he was there, a man I had never met, and yet, it felt as though the world recognized him before I did. Alexei Vronsky. His name was unknown to me, yet his eyes, the way they held mine across the misty station, felt like an unspoken promise. No introductions, no words exchanged, yet something had already begun. A thread pulled tight between us, unseen but unbreakable. Moscow's high society glittered beneath golden chandeliers, laughter ringing like crystal against marble walls. I had come as Princess Betsy's guest, a visitor in this world of silks and diamonds. But this night was meant for Princess Ekaterina Shcherbatskaya, her moment, her dream. She believed Vronsky would ask for her hand. The city whispered of it. Yet, fate had other plans. Across the room, amidst powdered faces and polished boots, stood Alexei Vronsky. When our eyes met, it was as if I had always known him. A same silent thread bound us as it did at the station, unseen yet unbreakable. He stepped forward, not toward the princess but toward me. The hush in the air, the sting of heartbreak in unseen eyes, I felt it all, but I could not look away. As his hand found mine, warmth spread through my fingertips, igniting something I dared not name. The waltz began. A dance, a descent, a fate already sealed. Love is never simple, not the kind that consumes you. It does not ask permission, nor wait for reason. It arrives like a storm, sudden and unrelenting. We met in secret, stolen moments between duty and desire. At first, I told myself it was nothing, a fleeting fascination, but deep inside I knew this was irreversible. We started meeting in secret even after I was back to St. Petersburg. His voice, low yet steady, sent a shiver through me. Anna. The way he spoke my name made the world beyond us fade. He reached for my hand and my pulse quickened. Every glance was a confession, every touch a promise. I should have turned away, silenced the fire before it consumed us. But I did not. Under the soft glow of a single lantern, I let love take its course, knowing the price would be greater than either of us could yet understand. The night of the ball had left whispers in its wake, whispers that traveled faster than truth. My husband did not ask, not at first. There are moments in life when silence is not just an absence of sound, but a force pressing upon you. When I entered the room, he was already there, waiting. He did not raise his voice. He never did. Yet, the weight of his gaze was heavier than any anger. He had always been a man of order, a man who lived by the law of reason. But reason has no place where love and betrayal reside. He did not need proof. His certainty was enough. He spoke of duty, of our home, of society's judgment. But not once did he speak of love. Not once did he ask if I was happy. His words built a prison around me, cold and inescapable. I knew. I had already stepped beyond its walls. A whisper of fear curled inside me. I had defied him, and Karenin was not a man who took defiance lightly. The weight of his unspoken demand crushed me, and yet I could not bring myself to let Vronsky go. Perhaps I was already too far gone. There was a time when I belonged, when my name was spoken with warmth, when doors opened before me, when I was a woman of standing. But now, the air had shifted. Conversations hushed at my approach, glances turned sharp with judgment. Society does not forgive a woman who defies its rules. It does not rage. It erases. Karenin did not scream. He simply withdrew, like a man who had already counted his losses. But his silence was louder than any outburst. He saw my love for Vronsky not as devotion, but as disgrace. And so, my world grew smaller. One by one, friends vanished. Invitations stopped. Laughter no longer echoed through my halls. I clung to Vronsky, searching for solace, but even love could not quiet the suffocating weight pressing against my chest. I had chosen my path, abandoned my past, but standing in this silence, I wondered if I was ready for the price. I stepped into the ballroom, and the world around me fell silent. 1,000 eyes turned toward me, each gaze sharper than the last. Once I had been the center of admiration, a woman of grace and poise. Now I was something else entirely, an object of scandal, of whispers barely concealed behind gloved hands. My heart crushed, my breath caught. Had I truly thought love alone would be enough to shield me from this? I want to tell myself it doesn't matter, that Vronsky is enough, that my love for him is stronger than the voices closing in around me. But even at his side, I feel alone. I once believed love could defy the world. Tonight, the world proves me wrong. I was broken. I cannot stay here. I turn, my gown sweeping the floor as I step away, not just from the ball, but from the life I once knew. My reflection stares back at me, hollow-eyed and uncertain. Who am I now? A lover? A traitor? A woman cast aside? I fought for love. I defied the world. But was it all a mistake? The whispers still echo in my mind, the cold judgment of society pressing in like an iron cage. Once, I believed that love could sustain me, that it could be enough. But standing here, I realize love is not armor. It cannot shield me from the world's cruelty, nor from my own doubts. Vronsky says he loves me. And yet, even in his arms, I feel the distance growing. I clutch my chest, trying to silence the ache inside. The walls of this room close in, suffocating, unbearable. I need air. I need escape. But where can I go when I no longer belong anywhere? Love was supposed to set me free. Instead, it has bound me in chains I cannot break. Vronsky and I once existed in a world of whispered promises and stolen moments. But now, silence lingers between us like an unwelcome guest. His voice, once filled with longing, now carries hesitation. His touch, once electric, now feels distant. I see it in his eyes, the weight of my scandal pressing upon him, the whispers of his peers, the unspoken regret. He denies it, yet I feel it creeping between us. He is slipping away, and I am powerless to stop it. My love for him has consumed me, left me stranded in a world that no longer welcomes me. And yet, despite everything, I cannot let go. I once believed love could conquer all, but love alone cannot hold together what the world is determined to tear apart. Vronsky drifts further from me with each passing day. His words no longer bring me comfort. His touch no longer chases away my fears. I watch him slip into the world that still welcomes him, while I remain trapped in its shadows. The walls around me feel smaller, the whispers louder. Every glance is laced with judgment, every moment with him tainted by doubt. Am I losing him? Or have I already lost him? I cannot bear the silence, the uncertainty. I gave up everything for this love. My home, my son, my place in the world. And yet, I stand here, alone. There was a time when I believed happiness could be mine, when love felt like a fire that would never burn out. But love is fragile. It wilts under the weight of doubt, crumbles under the burden of guilt. And now, I stand at the edge of it all, watching as the last embers flicker and die. Vronsky no longer wants me. He does not say it, but I see it in his eyes, in the way he turns away, in the way he is always just beyond my reach. I sacrifice everything for his love. My home, my son, my place in the world, my honor. And now I am nothing but a burden, a ghost of the woman I once was. The world outside moves on without me. I see it in the streets, in the laughter of women untouched by scandal, in the indifferent glances of passers-by. How easily they forget. How easily they erase me. I cannot bear it. I cannot live like this. The pain, the shame, the loneliness, it is too much. And so, I walk. I walk through the streets, lost in my own sorrow, searching for an escape. They will say many things about me. They will whisper in drawing rooms, in candlelit halls, in hushed voices laced with judgment. But none of them will know the truth. None of them will know what it means to love so fiercely, to burn so completely, that nothing remains. I have given every bit of my life for this love. And now, I give what little is left. The night is quiet. The station loomed ahead. Its iron rails shimmered in the dim light, vanishing into the unknown. The sound of the approaching train echoed in my ears, a steady rhythm of fate. The cold wind that tangled in my hair whispered against my skin, calling me forward. I had fought, I had loved, I had tried to carve a path of my own, and I had lost. My thoughts swirled like the steam rising into the air. Perhaps there was peace waiting for me beyond this moment. The train neared. My breath trembled. I stepped forward. And then, silence.
The city did not stop for grief. The world did not weep. The train did not halt its journey. Anna was gone. Vronsky was lost in the ocean during the war. But life moved forward, relentless as ever, indifferent and unyielding, as if nothing had happened. In grand halls, aristocrats murmur her name in hushed voices, but soon they will forget. In the quiet corners of a once happy home, a child will look for a mother who will never return. And in the solitude of a distant estate, a man will grieve for the woman he could not save. Anna Karenina lived for love. She defied the world for it. And in the end, it was love that destroyed her.